Well, I think looks like we're all ready to go, maybe a little early, so that works.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, make sure I'm recording this. It wasn't. I am now. All right, very good. 25 CR1. Shoot. I have two sentencings this morning, both named Amber. I'm on the wrong one. All right, now I'm on the right one. 24 CR 115. How about that? That's better. State versus Amber Gressel. Party state appearances, please.
Good morning, sir. Larry Marchinsky, County Attorney on behalf of the state.
Richard Paul on behalf of Amber Gressel, who appears in my office via Zoom.
All right. Let's see. No victims involved. Ms. Gressel, on April 15th this year, you appeared before the court and entered a plea and were found guilty of unlawful possession of methamphetamine, a level 5 drug felony. Court accepted your plea, found you guilty of that count. Have the parties had plenty of time to review the pre-sentence investigation report?
The state has, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Does either your party have any disagreement with the criminal history worksheet?
No disagreement regarding criminal history, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Gressel, did you miss the criminal history set forth in that worksheet is correct?
Yes.
All right. I'll find the defendant's criminal history score to be E. And the primary crime is count 1, level 5 drug felony. Regarding that count, I found the presumptive guideline sentence for that is a prison term of 18 to 22 months with a standard sentence of 20 months. 12 months of post-release supervision and probation duration, also 12 months. You do fall in the presumptive probation category. Does the state request a durational or dispositional departure?
No departures, Your Honor.
Does the defendant request any departures?
No, Your Honor.
All right. State's recommendation?
Your Honor, this is somewhat unusual to me in that the state's plea offer, a written plea agreement between the parties, is largely based on the idea that I fully anticipated Ms. Gressel was going to qualify for SB 123 in drug court. However, based on the finding in the PSI, she does not. So the only part of the state's plea agreement that is left is me recommending standard number. I didn't put any disagreements or any other provisions if she didn't qualify for SB 123. So besides recommending standard number and follow the presumption, the only thing I have, Your Honor, is there is a $400 KBI lab fee. I'm asking the court to impose that, but it should be run joint and several with the co-defendant, Mr. James Gressel. His case is 24 CR 114. Honestly, Judge, I think with that's all I have. That's all I can offer the court at this time.
All right. Mr. Paul, anything to present on behalf of the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. We would agree with the state's recommendation as to sentencing the standard number, place her on probation for 12 months. I would point out to the court that on the PSI, it was marked as a DNA database fee of $400 instead of the KBI lab fee. Also, in that of the conditions of probation, it says no contact with the co-defendant. The co-defendant is her husband. He's already pled, so we would ask that there be no contact order. Also, Miss Gressel is, due to health conditions, she is applying for disability. She is unemployed, but she is going to school online, doing some college work, Judge. I have approximately $1,200 in attorney's fees, and I would ask you to waive those via State v. Robinson.
All right. Very good. Ms. Gressel, do you wish to make a statement on your own behalf and or present any evidence in mitigation of punishment?
No.
All right. Do you know of any legal reason why sentence should not be imposed, Ms. Gressel?
No.
All righty. I don't either. I'll, Mr. Paul, do you?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
I hereby establish count 1 as the base sentence for that offense, possession of methamphetamine. I'll sentence you to the standard sentence of 20 months in the custody of the Secretary of Corrections. On this sentence, you merit up to 20% good time credit and would be subject to 12 months of post-release supervision. Order you to pay restitution, $400 KBI lab, joint and several with Mr. Gressel, your husband, in that case number that Mr. Marcinski mentioned. I will grant you probation from your sentence with court. I can't remember. I think it's community corrections, isn't it?
Community corrections, sir.
Yes, but community corrections is what's recommended. That will be for a period of 12 months. Standard terms and conditions listed in the PSI, except I'm not ordering any no contact order with your husband, Mr. Gressel. And with regard, and I'm not. Have you done the DNA thing, Ms. Gressel? Did you already give a sample?
Years ago.
Okay. So it was. Mr. Paul pointed out it was marked that she would owe $400 for DNA database fee, but we think that's meant to be the KBI lab fee, which I've already ordered. Do you know, Mr. Macy, if she needs to do that again, if she's already done it in the past?
Your Honor, I believe if she's done it and paid the fee, then she's not required to. But if she hasn't paid it prior, which I believe she has, we've supervised her before.
Okay.
But I can verify that.
All right. Well, I'm not going to order it now, and if it becomes an issue later, let me know, I guess. Did I cover everything that was? I got the $400.
Judge, could I interrupt just for a second?
Yes, sir.
Did you say probation term is 12 months?
Well, that's what it says in the.
Yeah, I'm covering this PS or this sentencing. I'm showing the probation term should be 24 months.
On a level 5, I don't think that's
Oh,
true.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm looking at the 1031. I apologize.
Okay. Well, they're both
Got the
named
wrong
Amber.
one.
I did that earlier too.
All right, I apologize.
Yeah, it was either going to be 12 or 18, and when
Yep, my bad.
Okay. All right. With regard to attorney's fees, I'll excuse them pursuant to Savy Robinson. You're advised at some point in the future, Ms. Gressel, you may have a right to expunge these crimes under Kansas statute, or this crime. And you may appeal my sentence that I just gave you if you feel it's imposed contrary to law, and you have 14 days from today with which to do that. So let Mr. Paul know if you want to appeal your sentence. You are prohibited from possessing a firearm and lost the right to vote until your sentence is fully discharged. Mr. Macy's with Community Corrections. Tell her what she needs to do to get signed up with you on probation, please.
Hey, Amber, can you just call my office when you get done with court or get back home today?
Yeah.
You still have my number or do you need it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just give a call and we'll set you up with an intake.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to call from there, Amber, or Miss Gressel, that's fine. So yeah. All right.
Judge, one last thing. Were you waiving the application fee as well for bids?
Yes, I will go ahead and do that.
Okay, then I have nothing further.
All right. We don't have anything till 10. You want me to shut it down or leave it open, Mr. Marcinski, or does it matter to you?
It doesn't matter to me, Judge.
Well, I'll just leave it open then. Okay. All right. We'll see you at 10. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.